Hey all, and welcome to my channel. So with Christmas here and gone, and now with New Year's just around the corner in a few days, I'm sure everybody has awesome plans and probably need some party accessories. So today I'm going to be showing you how to DIY some party horns and noise makers. A little louder than this too, but for New Year's and any other celebration that you have that you might want them for. Okay, so first up is going to be the party horns that we'll be making. And for these, you will need some drinking straws. The plastic ones, doesn't matter what they look like or if they're bendy on the top, that's fine too. Some decorative paper. I put tissue paper over some cardstock to give it a pattern. You can do this before or after you make the horn, that's up to you. And some tissue paper with cut as fringe, also optional, so stuff to decorate your horn more or less. Stickers, paint, whatever you want to do. And also tape. You want to have some tape and hot glue and scissors and a couple toilet paper rolls, and I'll tell you why, but you're going to just need a couple little square pieces from it. So, okay. So let's start off with the drinking straws. So here's one I actually already did. It was a red and a clear one that I put together. What you're going to be doing, the trick with these, is that you're going to need to flatten out one end of the straw, and you're going to want to cut it down like tweezers to a point while it's flat. So just like that. Now you can get creative with these. You can keep it just like this. The way these work is some people tell you just to pinch right here and hold it. What I do is I've been taking the cardboard from the toilet paper roll and making a slit so that it holds it down, like you can kind of see here, so you don't have to bother with it. But anyways, when it's supposed to be like this, these little points, they kind of like vibrate, and that's what causes the horn sound. There, see? So you can get creative. The longer the straw is, the kind of deeper the horn sound. This one I actually did two, so I put one inside of the other. So I did this twice, and then put this clear one inside the red one, so that it gave a little bit of a different sound, sort of. See? Okay, so from there, toilet paper roll, you're going to want to just fold it over two pieces, and I cut a little bit bigger than I need to start, and then you're just going to want to make a little slit. This is better for that. Carefully. You can always make it a little bigger. You want it just slightly open, but not too much, but also not too narrow where it's pushing it down too much, where you can't blow into it hardly, so it won't make any sound. So once I get it in the spot that I want it to stay, I'm actually going to put just a little bit of hot glue, very slightly. I blow on it while I'm putting it on so it doesn't melt the plastic. So there, on the back side. So then I go and I just put a little bit of glue between the two pieces of the toilet paper roll, because you're going to actually be cutting this down. Next, you're going to want to take a piece of paper. The size of the horn will depend on that. However, if you want to have a bigger, like wider horn like this, the pieces that you cut off of the side of a regular size piece of cardstock paper, you can just retape to it and make it bigger that way if you want. So from here, you're going to want to find the middle of the short side of the page or paper, and from the middle to each corner you're going to want to cut down so you have a long triangle. Okay, so there's that long triangle, and then like I said, if you wanted to make this a bigger horn, you'd want to take the edges, and you can tape or glue them down so they look a little something like this. And whichever way you want to tape them is up to you, because you're going to cut the top right here, the longer part, a little bit at a curve anyhow. Okay. So once you have this done, you're going to just want to fold it over. You're going to cut out the little end right here, just kind of like that for now. And then I'm going to take, just to make sure that the straw will fit in there. Okay. Good. And then you're going to leave this part out. As you could see with this other one that I already had done, you cut it down quite a bit, so you barely see it after you put some fringe and stuff on decoration. So that way, right there. And then I just hot glue it so I know that it's the right size. Okay, now the horn end. I mean, you could leave it like this if you want to, or you're just gonna cut it straight around until it's even. And if you do it beforehand, what it looks like when it's open is just a curved top instead of flat. So, alright, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because you can put fringe around it, or glitter, or rhinestones, or anything you want to. Okay, back to the straw. Now we're gonna want to cut that cardboard part down around it pretty close, but not where it's gonna affect it, like from holding it down. So okay, and then now you're going to put it back into the horn. And basically, essentially, now your horn could be done if you wanted it to be, but now you got to decorate it still. So, and also do a little hot glue right here on the edging again, carefully, just to hold it into the horn. Doing some fringe. I'm going to do kind of like a fringe end part right here. I think I'm going to put it on maybe on the inside. Yeah. And then use the scissors to curl the ribbon. Okay. And your party horn is done. Okay, and next, some little shakers or noise makers. So for this, you're going to want some popsicle sticks, and bells work really good. Then a clear plastic ornament that's like a fillable one. Okay, so these are pretty simple, and I'm going to put some bigger bells on it as, oops. And you're going to thread some bells on here. And basically you're just going to tie this on here to start. And you're just going to wrap it around it with the bells on it. And then I'm going to put the bigger ones on the top. And there you go. Yay! Happy New Year's. You can also wrap the, you can paint the popsicles or wrap them with some ribbon like I did this one here as well. Okay, so next you're going to take a clear plastic ornament and you're going to put some of the little jingle bells in here. Okay, and you're going to take a paper towel roll and cut it all the way down. And then roll it up like tight. It's coming apart. If anything, use some ribbon to secure it down. Okay, and don't forget to put the cap back on your ornament. Okay, and then make sure one end fits over the sides, and you're going to glue this down so it's like a big wand. Okay, and then I'm just gonna roll it up with the wrapping paper. Whatever you want to secure it down. Okay. And then just finish decorating it. Alright, and I'm done with this one. You can keep decorating them if you want, or be done. I think this is my favorite noisemaker. So here's an idea too, is to make the horn part of your party popper and fill it with confetti. This is a little bigger confetti. You probably want to put stuff a little smaller size in here, but I had this on hand from the jumbo party poppers. So, okay, well, that's it for this video, and I hope you guys all have a very happy and safe new year, or whatever other celebration that you're using these for. So what means or ways have you made any of the party horns, the blowers, noisemakers, any of those? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to get on over there and check out that subscription button for more DIYs, unboxings, fashion, hair videos, and more. So, alright, until the next video, I will see you then.